buzzing by, lags behind. Bear off. Gamble on Jenny goes for the lead. Now they drive full position. Gamble on Jenny has the early speed. Like kills Jerry. Is second, 3 lengths back to Holly's Dignity. 2 lengths back to Jade's Imagery. Jordan's Good Girl and buzzing by. Out of the turn, they're heading for the quarter, and Gamble on Jenny leads the way 2 lengths. Lake Hills Jerry, second by 3 lengths. Holly's Dignity, closing the gap third, 4 lengths. Jade's Imagery, 2 lengths to Jordan's Good Girl, and buzzing by. Positions on change off the quarter. 31 seconds flat, and Gamble on Jenny sets the pace. Lake Hills Jerry right there in second, 2 lengths. Holly's Dignity, third, 2.5. Jade's Imagery, and Jordan's Good Girl. As they approach the half-mile juncture, it's Gamble on Jenny with the lead. Lake Hills Jerry is second, 2 lengths to Holly's Dignity. Approaching the half-mile marker, Gamble on Jenny has the lead, 2 lengths. It's Lake Hills Jerry second by 2 lengths off the halfway home. 102 and forward. Now they move into the clubhouse turn. Gamble on Jenny, your leader, 2 lengths. Lake Hills Jerry, second, 2 lengths. Here comes Jordan's Good Girl. Was 6, now third up on the outside. Taking over second, Jordan's Good Girl. Up now to challenge Gamble on Jenny for the lead. Out of the turn, and Jordan's Good Girl up now to challenge, putting a nose on top. Gamble on Jenny holding second. Lake Hills Jerry 4 lengths back to Holly's Dignity, but they drive into the far turn, and Jordan's Good Girl opens up the lead. Now they drive around that far turn. Jordan's Good Girl has the lead, 2 lengths. Lake Hills Jerry is on the outside trying to come on. Gamble on Jenny. They turn for home, and Jordan's Good Girl has a 4-length lead. Here they coming down the stretch. It's Jordan's Good Girl with the lead. Lake Hills Jerry and Gamble on Jenny. Jordan's Good Girl is under the whip. Jordan's Good Girl at the wire. Lake Hills Jerry and Gamble on Jenny. The start of the pick 3. Here they come. Off stride is new and true. The Rofan trotting sees Natural goes for the lead. There goes Sergeant Baker, hustling up, and Sergeant Baker circles horses now taking command. Off stride, and that turn goes too much for words. Sergeant Baker is out there by 5 lengths. She's Natural, second by about 8 lengths. It's Speedy Rumpaway, 3 lengths back to El Bird, followed by Kentucky Kitten and New and True. Out of the turn and hustling by the quarter, Sergeant Baker has a 5-length lead. 28 seconds flat the early quarter. Sergeant Baker opens up on the field. She's Natural. Second, now it's another gap to Speedy Rumpaway. 4 lengths back to El Bird, followed by Kentucky Kitten, Sergeant Baker, New and True. Positions on change, and they're in 3 flights. Your leader is Sergeant Baker as they race by the half-mile marker. Sergeant Baker is all by himself. She's Natural digs in second, followed by Speedy Rumpaway. Halfway home, 58 and 2. Sergeant Baker has about a 10-length lead. She's Natural, second by 2 lengths. Speedy Rumpaway. Third now by 3 lengths, El Bird, followed to the outside, Kentucky Kitten, New and True. Out of the turn, they curve into the box, stretch Sergeant Baker, 6 on top. On the inside, she's Natural. Speedy Rumpaway takes to the outside, El Bird, as they trot by the 3/4 mile marker. Sergeant Baker, your leader. 1:30 and 2. Sergeant Baker has a 6-length lead. It's Speedy Rumpaway a distant second, but closing ground around the final turn. Sergeant Baker is under urging. Speedy Rumpaway chewing up ground, and here comes Speedy Rumpaway up to challenge for the lead. Here they come trotting for home. Sergeant Baker has the lead. Speedy Rumpaway drives up, and Speedy Rumpaway now powers on by. It's Sergeant Baker in second. Speedy Rumpaway at the wire. Jab of the turn. Here they come. They're off. It's enticing miss for the lead. There goes Justin Lynn on the far outside, joined now by Gina Shue and Royal Storm. Into the turn they race, and Royal Storm benefits from the inside. Gene Issue between horses 3 wide. Justin Lynn, enticing miss in that turn. That's Bid Spotter, followed by BJ Synergy, Polly Pocket, and Ellie Sheba. Here comes Justin Lynn. Justin Lynn now powers on by as they race for the quarter. Justin Lynn, your leader. Royal Storm, second off the quarter. 29-2, and Justin Lynn has a 2-length lead. It's Royal Storm, second by 2 lengths. Gene Issue, third 2 lengths. Enticing Miss, 3 lengths back to Bid Spotter, followed by Polly Pocket. That's BJ Synergy and Ellis Sheba trailing, but it's all Justin Lynn, and Justin Lynn steps out 2.5 lengths. Royal Storm is second by 2 lengths. Gene Issue right there in third. Enticing Miss and Polly Pocket halfway home, 1:01, and Justin Lynn leans into the clubhouse, turn 2 on top. Gene Issue moving now into second. Royal Storm, enticing miss out of the turn. They curve into the black stretch, and Justin Lynn has a lead 3 parts of a length. Gene Issue is on the attack second. Here comes Gene Issue up to challenge now for the lead, and Gene Issue powers on by. Justin Lynn second. Royal Storm followed on the outside by enticing miss as they drive by the 3/4 mile marker. 1:30 into the far turn they race. Gene Issue opens up now by 3 lengths. Justin Lynn is second. On the inside, Royal Storm needs racing room. Enticing miss as they move to the top of the stretch. Gene Issue, your leader. Here they come, turning for home, and Gene Issue has the lead. Royal Storm charging in the center of the track. Here comes Royal Storm up to challenge Gene Issue for the lead. Gene Issue, Royal Storm charging. Those two at the wire. Fourth race Pacers, and behind the starting gate, here they come. They're off. Black Baron on the outside goes for the lead. Shire Hill. Now they dive into that first turn, and on the outside, Black Baron hustles up to challenge Shire Hill for the lead. It's Pie-Eyed Piper in third. On the outside, Swift Chance. Followed on the inside of us is Jenny's Damage. Out of the turn and racing for the quarter. Black Baron now has the lead, but Swift Chance on the attack under Eugene second. It's Shire Hill in third. Pie-Eyed Piper. Johnny's Damage 2 lengths to travel first class, followed by Bull Main and Harvey Stewart at the end. 28-2 the early quarter, and Swift Chance is on the outside 3 parts of a length and under Eugene. Black Baron holds on the inside second, but Pie-Eyed Piper pulls out of fourth, now moving third on the outside. Entering the stretch for the first time, it's Black Baron with the lead. Swift Chance alongside a challenging second, Shire Hill. Right with the lead is third, Pie-Eyed Piper. To the outside, Johnny's Damage. It's Bull Main and Travel first class. 58-1 into the clubhouse turn. Black Baron has the lead just a neck. Swift Chance alongside a challenging second. It's Shire Hill right there in third. Pie-Eyed Piper. He's set to go 3 wide, and there goes Johnny's Damage moving right with him. Now they curve into the back stretch. Swift Chance moves between horses, but Pie-Eyed Piper on a charge now to take command. Johnny's Damage now third, now second between horses. Shire Hill as they drive by 3/4. 129-2. Pie-Eyed Piper into the far turn. Shire Hill moves at him on the outside. Johnny's Damage 3 wide. It's travel first class. They turn for home. Pie-Eyed Piper, your leader. Here they come, turning for home, and Pie-Eyed Piper is under urging Shire Hill. He ducks to the open stretch. It's Pie-Eyed Piper with the lead. Pie-Eyed Piper showing the way at the wire. Shire Hill and Johnny's Damage. Here they come. They're off. On the hop goes for the lead. On the outside there goes Dances Like a Lady. Now they drive full position. And on the hop shows the early foot, but Dances Like a Lady circles up and dances like a lady. Now powers on by. On the hop is second, Flying Bridge. On the attack, third, followed by Kitchen Help. 2 lengths back to ask for Marival. I Envy You. It's 4 lengths to Buffy Hanover. Elegant Dart Trithing. Here comes Flying Bridge. Up to challenge at the quarter. 29-1 the early quarter. Flying Bridge up to challenge. Dances Like a Lady, but Dances Like a Lady won't give it up on the inside. On the hop is 2 lengths back, followed by Kitchen Help. 2 lengths back to ask for Maribel. To the outside, I Envy You. Approaching the half-mile juncture, it's still a battle up front. Dances Like a Lady. On the outside, Flying Bridge heads apart for the lead. On the hop, here comes I Envy You. 59 seconds flat into the clubhouse turn. Dances Like a Lady. 3 parts of a length. Flying Bridge is on the outside, trying to come on second. On the hop, right there in third, I Envy You. She's set to go 3 wide. On the inside, Kitchen Help. Joined on the outside, Buffy Hanover. Out of the turn, now they curve into the back stretch with Dances Like a Lady. A neck on top, I Envy You. 3 wide and coming on between horses, Flying Bridge and on the hop. 129-2 for the 3 quarters. Dances Like a Lady leads the way 3 parts of a length. Flying Bridge won't give it up on the outside. On the inside of us is on the hop. 4 wide. Elegant Dart is on the move. Here they come, turning for home. Dances Like a Lady. Flying Bridge digs in on the outside. On the hop is there. It's Dances Like a Lady. Flying Bridge, another move. Dances Like a Lady. Dances Like a Lady at the wire. Flying Bridge close for third on the hop. Here they come. They're off. Hitchin' a Ride goes for the lead. Billary as they drive into that first turn. Hitchin' a Ride shows the early speed. And on the inside, it's Billary second. On the outside of us is Echo Tannic in third. Followed in the turn by Sulan Jude. 2 lengths to Haunted Advance after all. And Morrow's Robbie out of the turn racing for the quarter. Hitchin' a Ride leads now by 3 lengths. Billary closing the gap second. Echo Tannic right there in third. 2 lengths. Sulan Jude. Followed by Haunted Advance after all. Pulls to the outside. Morrow's Robbie. 29-4. Hitchin' a Ride sets the pace. 2 lengths. Billary second. Here comes Haunted Advance. First over on the outside. Echo Tannic in fourth. Followed on the outside by After All. Sulan Jude and Morrow's Robbie. Entering the stretch for the first time, it's Larry Stahlbaum and Hitchin' a Ride with the 2-length lead. Billary second. Haunted Advance first over third. Followed by Echo Tannic After All. And they're halfway home. 1:01 into the clubhouse turn their race. Hitchin' a Ride shows the way now 3 parts of a length. Haunted Advance inching a closer second. It's Billary right there in third After All. Echo Tannic out of the turn. They curve into the back stretch and Hitchin' a Ride has the lead 3 parts of a length. Haunted Advance tries to come on second. Billary in third. After All, Echo Tannic, Morrow's Robbie, and Sulan Jude racing by 3 quarters. 129 3 for the 3/4. Hitching a ride, leads 3/4 of a length. Honiton Vance tries to come on second. Billery right there in third after all, moving up 3 wide. Turning for home, Hitchin' a Ride, your leader. Here they come, turning for home. Hitchin' a Ride has the lead. It's Billery ducking to the open stretch. Hitchin' a Ride. Billery is trying to come on. Hitchin' a Ride. Billery another try. Billery at the wire. They're off. Broadway Waltz goes for the lead. On the inside there goes Go Girl Go. Joined on the far outside, Finelli's Filly. Into the turn they wheel and Go Girl Go. Shoots on through, taking command. Broadway Waltz. Parked on the outside, second, Finelli's Filly in third. It's 4 lengths back to Society Jan. 2 lengths back to Basic Instinct. Followed by Kelly Guru. Broadway Siren and Lady Lie. Out of the turn, racing for the quarter. Go Girl Go sets the pace. 27 3, a lively first quarter. And Go Girl Go is your leader, Broadway Waltz. Second, 2 lengths, Finelli's Filly. Right there in third, Society Jan. Followed to the outside by Basic Instinct. Kelly Guru driving from last line, Lady Lie. Broadway Siren trailing. They're moving for the half, and Go Girl Go is your leader, Broadway Waltz. Getting the trip second, Society Jan. Now third and moving second on the outside. 57 4 into the clubhouse turn, and Go Girl Go has the lead. Society Jan on the attack, second, Broadway Waltz, followed on the outside by Basic Instinct. Finelli's Filly, Lady Lie, Kelly Guru and Broadway Siren. Out of the turn, they curve into the box stretch, and here comes Society Jan. Society Jan powers up now to challenge and take command as Basic Instinct moves right with her, charging into second. 3/4, 127 flat. Society Jan into the far turn. On the outside, Basic Instinct. Now Lady Lie makes her move, charging on the outside. Off stride in that turn goes Go Girl Go and Broadway Waltz. Here they come, turning for home. It's Society Jan with the lead. Lady Lie is trying to come on the outside, Finelli's Filly. It's Society Jan with the lead. It is Society Jan at the wire, close for second. The turn. Here they come. They're off. Lake Hills Dock in the center of the track goes for the lead. Bold and Sassy. Those two as they dive into that first turn. Lake Hills Dock into a 3-length lead. Bold and Sassy, second 2 lengths. It's Little Guy. Third by 4 lengths, Ideal Arrow. 2 lengths back to Holly Hill Hot Shot. And it's 2 more back to Park Lane Warrior. Followed by Ron Santo and Town House. Out of the turn, heading for the quarter, and your early leader, Lake Hills Dock. Bold and Sassy, right there in second off the quarter. 30 seconds flat. Positions are on change and up front. Lake Hills Dock is your leader, a length and a quarter as Bold and Sassy closes the gap second. Little Guy, 3 lengths back in third. It's 2 lengths back to Ideal Arrow. First over Ron Santo, followed by Holly Hill Hot Shot, Park Lane Warrior, Town House Trillied. As they approach the half-mile juncture, it's Lake Hills Dock, Bold and Sassy. Halfway home, 1:01 into the clubhouse turn. Lake Hills Dock maintains the lead. Bold and Sassy right there in second. Here comes Ron Santo. First over on the outside, followed by Little Guy. On the outside, Park Lane Warrior 3 wide. Town House is on the move. out of the turn. They curve into the back stretch, and Lake Hills Dock leads the way, but here comes Town Hoss, was last, now moving to second. On the inside, Bold and Sassy. Between horses, Ron Santo. 1:30 and 3 for the 3/4. Into the far turn, Lake Hills Dock, your leader. Town Hoss on the attack second. Bold and Sassy charging through on the inside, but around the final turn, Lake Hills Dock, Bold and Sassy charging. Here they come, turning for home. Lake Hills Dock has the lead. Bold and Sassy on the inside. Here comes Little Guy. They're starting to gang up on the leader, Lake Hills Dock. Lake Hills Dock holds on at the wire. Ladies and gentlemen, the humans are on the racetrack, and this is the Dash for Cash. Number 1 is Mike Toth. Number 2, Stu Hinton. Number 3 is John Goretz. Number 4 is Billy Kokonis. Number 5 is Willie Hubbard. Number 6 is Chris Chevarelli. Number 7 is Jim Miletos. Number 8, Sean Baker. The post-time favorite is number 2, Stuart Hinton. The humans are nearing the gate. We're nearly ready for the Dash for Cash. Look at all those guys out there freezing. Here we go. No hanging onto the gate, guys. And they're off. Stuart Hinton on the inside goes. Look at him fly. Willie Hinton opens up the lead, and he's running out of his shoes. It's Willie Hinton, Stuart Hinton. Stuart Hinton's, that's his cousin, but it's Stuart Hinton at the wire. Number 2, Stuart Hinton, an easy winner. And he went off as the favorite. Now we know why. Here's the replay in case you didn't believe it the first time. Look at him run. That's John Goretz to his inside. John gave it a big try. Fell a little short. In the winner's circle, Stuart Hinton. Stuart Hinton wins tonight's Dash for Cash. He is getting the cash right now from our beautiful redcoats here at Maywood. They're off. Random pattern on the outside goes for the lead. There goes Seagold. Now they drive into that first turn, and Random Pattern opens up a quick 3-length lead. Seagold is second by 3 lengths. It's Pirate Skip in third, followed by Miller Creek Willie. 3 lengths back to Peabody Jones, followed by Poco Hawk. Peter Creek and Montano Finale out of the turn, and Random Pattern has a 2-length lead. Seagold closing the gap second by 4 lengths. Pirate Skip third by 3 lengths, and Miller Creek Willie off the quarter. 29 seconds flat. Positions are in change, and Random Pattern is your pace setter, a length and 3/4. Seagold right there in second, 5 lengths to Pirate Skip. To the outside, Miller Creek Willie. To the outside, Peabody Jones, followed by Poco Hawk, Peter Creek, and Montano Finale. As they race for the half-mile marker, Random Pattern, your leader, 2 lengths. Seagold has his sights on the leader's second. Here comes Miller Creek Willie, charging into third. They're halfway home. 59-1. Random Pattern into the clubhouse turn. Seagold running his heels in second. Miller Creek Willie inching a closer third, followed by Peabody Jones, Pirate Skip, and Peter Creek. Now they curve into the box stretch, and Random Pattern leads the way. Seagold right there in second. Miller Creek Willie takes over second. Seagold in third. On the outside, that's Peabody Jones as they drive by 3/4. 128 and 4. Random Pattern into the far turn. Seagull moving back to second. Miller Creek with a 3 wide. That's Peabody Jones at the top of the stretch. Random Pattern opens up the lead. Here they come, turning for home. Random Pattern has the lead. Seagull, he charges to the outside as they come to the wire. It's Random Pattern with the lead, and Seagull, it is Random Pattern at the wire. Seagull second, and Pirate Skip third. Turning gate, here they come. They're off. Crystal Water left for the lead. Blue Scooter is there as they race for position. On the inside, Blue Scooter, Crystal Water on the attack, and Crystal Water circles Blue Scooter now to take command. It's Chris's Starlet second, 3 lengths to 1 more and Kick Me Out. 3 lengths to Overcast Skies, 5 lengths to Lucky Cavallo, followed by Merle's Love and Night Skeen. Out of the turn, racing for the quarter. Crystal Water sets the pace. Blue Scooter right there in second, rough gated momentarily. Now out of third goes Chris's Starlet. 29 and 1 the early quarter. Chris's Starlet up to challenge Crystal Water for the lead. Blue Scooter right there in third. To the outside, it's Overcast Skies. 1 more and Kick Me Out. A gap to Lucky Cavallo, followed by Night Skeen and Merrill's Lab. Approaching the half, and Chris's Starlet now powers on by. Crystal Water second. Overcast Skies takes over third on the outside, followed by Blue Scooter and 1 more and Kick Me Out. They're in 2 flights, halfway home, 59 seconds flat, and Chris's Starlet leans into the clubhouse turn as Overcast Skies makes a bit on the outside. Crystal Water holds on the inside third, followed on the outside by 1 more and Kick Me Out. Blue Scooter and Night Skeen. Now they curve into the box stretch. Chris's Starlet 3 parts of a length. Overcast Skies digs in, and here comes Overcast Skies up to challenge 3/4. 128 and 4 into the far turn, and Overcast Skies has a nose in front. Chris's Starlet digs in on the inside second. Crystal Water and Blue Scooter, here they come, turning for home. Chris's Starlet is under urging on the outside. Overcast Skies. Crystal Water ducks to the open stretch and through the stretch. Overcast Skies. Overcast Skies on the outside. A late move by Blue Scooter. Blue Scooter is flying. 2 horses at the wire.